So first question we'd like to ask is, can you tell us what guiding principles you use when you've been making judgments in the court, and and more particularly for India, what system of justice do you think is better? A more distributed system, a more utilitarian system, or a mixture of the two?
See, first of all, what do we understand by the word justice? In my opinion, justice is not what is done in law courts. Justice means giving everybody a decent life, which means proper job, proper health care, education for his children, proper nutritious food. This is justice. What happens in law court is only formality. For example, if a landlord files an eviction suit against a tenant, even if it is decreed, it just means that the tenant will be thrown out and the landlord will come in. But the housing problem is not being solved. There should be houses for both. So, this present system, I don't regard as justice at all. Justice means giving decent lives to the people.
Sir, a large portion of us are woefully unaware of the legal matters about what is legal, what is illegal. So, what do you think an average citizen can do for himself or by himself to make himself or herself more aware?
See, first of all, the law, just like engineering, in which you people are, or medicine, it's a specialized field. You can't be a specialist in every field. Either you become a lawyer and join a law course and pick up the legal principle. Some vague idea you can have, but not detailed ideas. Broad idea about your rights, that you have freedom of speech, you have liberty, equality, etc. in the Constitution. That all you have, but to know more you will require legal knowledge, which is acquired through law course and then law practice.
So the government has been trying to push for the NJAC, the National Judicial Appointments Commission, and the Supreme Court has had opposition to that. So two questions. First of all, what is your stand on the collegium versus NJAC debate? And second, the court has also asked for suggestions to improve the collegium system. So what are your views on this?
Firstly, my view is that the judiciary has collapsed. It is beyond redemption, whether you have collegium system or National Judicial Appointment Commission or anything. It hardly matters, because judiciary has collapsed in this country. Firstly, it takes 25-30 years to decide a case finally. What kind of judiciary is this? It is a joke. Who can wait for 25 years to get his case decided? And then a large section of judiciary has become corrupt. So whatever system you have, it will make no difference for the common man. For the common man, he can't get justice. So costly also. As regards the system of appointment, see, whatever system you have, it all depends on who are the people who are manning that system. Unless they are first-class people, that system will be an empty shell. For example, you have a high court with beautiful buildings and beautiful lawns and beautiful curtains, but the judges inside are taking bribes. So it is an empty shell. So whatever system, whether collegium system or NJAC or any system, unless the persons who are manning that system are first-class people, it will not give good judges.
Okay, sir. The political discourse in India has been very naive, and it has been largely based on hero worship, as you said in there. For example, if someone is debating, say, BJP versus AAP kind of debate, it turns into Modi versus Kejriwal very quickly. So, what do you think needs to happen so that this discourse is more mature and it is based on ground realities?
I have already said in my speech today that the country is heading for a revolution. You cannot reform this system. It is beyond redemption. All these politicians are rogues and rascals of all parties who deserve to be hanged or shot. They are gundas. They have no genuine love for the country. And in fact, their interest is directly opposite to the country's interest. Because their interest is to win elections. And normally, elections are conducted on the basis of caste and religion. Caste and religion are feudal forces, so they have to appeal to feudal forces. But the national interest requires destruction of feudal forces so that the country can move forward and rapidly industrialize, and science is spread all over India. So the interest of these politicians is just the opposite of the interest of the nation. So how can the country progress as long as these chaps are at the helm of affairs? There has to be a revolution.
Okay. Sir, with regards to judges in higher courts being appointed to executive positions, for example, P. Sathasivam, who was appointed as the governor of Kerala, do you think this system curbs judicial independence in some way?
See, I have already said that it is immaterial whether it curbs judicial independence or does not curb. See, because system has collapsed. How does it matter whether you appoint A, X? Now you have not Sadasivam but some person in Arunachal Pradesh. There is a big controversy going on because whichever party comes to power, they appoint their men as governors to control the state. So whether Sadasivam or I don't know who is the governor there, whoever, see, the point is system has collapsed. These questions are immaterial now. The main problems of the people are massive poverty and unemployment and health care, price rise, malnutrition, farmers' suicides and all. These are the real problems, not appointment of governor, who will be governor. How does it matter to the public? Will it reduce the unemployment? Whether Sadasivam is there or some politician is there or XY. These questions are all now irrelevant. Now with the growing crisis, see the rise in prices and all that, dal is selling at 200 rupees a kilo. How is it these things relevant?
Sir, homosexuality is still a criminal offence, and there is a push right now going on in the parliament, primarily headed by Shashi Tharoor, to actually decriminalize it. So my question is, will society accept this? See,
I don't know whether society will accept. I am never bothered about society because society consists of mostly idiots. I am not bothered about that. I myself believe that it should be decriminalized. Section 377 should be deleted by the Parliament or struck down by the court. There should be freedom in this respect. At the same time, I think this is not such a big issue where such a hue and cry is being created about. The real issues are unemployment, poverty, price rise, malnutrition. See, when you cannot solve these main real issues, you divert attention of the people from these real issues by saying, no, real issue is not unemployment or hunger or price rise. Real issue is gay rights. So this is deliberate diversion from the real issues.
So, final question: as students of IITs, we are often accused of, using the benefits we get and working in, say, other countries. And the counter argument to this is that we never entered a contract where we need to pay back. It's a privilege that's been bestowed on us, although we have been funded by taxpayers' money. So, sir, my question is, what do you think of this issue? And do you think that there should be some legal provision in place to enforce people like us in IITs to pay back to the country? For example, what they do with medical students.
Listen, first of all, I regard most of you IIT students as thoroughly selfish. You have no genuine love for the country. You may talk big, you may talk whatever you like, but the truth is you want comfortable jobs or you want to go to America to do your master's degree and then settle down there. That is what most of you do. You have no genuine love for the country. You see, the whole game is that education is very cheap here in India. If the amount spent on your education had to be paid in America, then their higher education is very expensive. Americans would have had to pay 50 times more. So by paying pittance, they are getting our best brains, then taking them to America and serving America. You will not serve India. You are going to serve America. I am absolutely sure about it. So please don't have any illusion, and I don't have any illusion about you. You people, you are not Indians. I don't regard you as Indians. An Indian is one who thinks about India. You may talk anything, you think about getting a doing your, I'm sure most of you people after doing your BTech go to America to do your masters, and then you will settle down there. You are not, I don't regard you as Indian, and I don't expect anything from you. People of India should not have any hopes from you people. Because you will serve America or Germany. You are Americans or Germans. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the interview, sir. Thank you.
Okay.